Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Advertise with Sahara Football. Call us now.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Football. It's a fine morning here, fine Friday morning. The weekend is upon us and there's so many things going to happen over the weekend. Most notably, Kumasi Asante Kotoko will be taking on Zesco United, but that's not what I'm about to talk to you about today. Today I'm going to talk to you about a Ghanaian named ACHEAMPONG who has been sentenced to 3 years in Egypt. I'll tell you why that is. I'm also going to talk to you about the news making the rounds about CAF President Ahmad Ahmad being denied a visa to the United States for a conference, whether it's true, whether there's any truth in that. And also I'll be talking to you about the first female referees who have been appointed for a male tournament in Africa by CAF. Yes, history is being made by CAF, and I'm going to tell you all about it. As usual, if you're new to the channel, I'll advise you to subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell to get more updates. So let me just jump right into it. I'll start off with the Ghanaian ACHEAMPONG, who has sentenced to 3 years in prison, and I'm going to tell you why. ACHEAMPONG, the story says, Ghanaian striker ACHEAMPONG has been sentenced to 3 years in prison in Egypt for refusing to pay an agent his commission over his transfer to the North African country. The former Asante Kotoko player was also fined $570 over his transfer to the Egyptian top flight side Zamalek 2 years ago. The judge also ordered the player to pay the agent Wahel Al Karbatwi $23,000 in addition to serving the 36 months in prison. Wahel Karbatwi filed a lawsuit against the player 2 months ago, accusing him of evading the payment of $23,000, which is the value of the commission the two parties agreed on. He did not receive the money when the player received his payment from Zamalek, prompting the agent to take the matter to court to seek justice. The agent told the court he attempted to solve the problem in an amicable manner to enable him receive his due, but the player did not commit it. The judge ruled on the case in the absence of the player after he refused to answer to several court summons. ACHEAMPONG currently plays in Qatar, which might be the reason why he failed to attend the court hearing, which has resulted in the tough sentence. Karbatwi is expected to send a copy of the verdict to the player's embassy and send a copy to the Egyptian embassy in Qatar, where he joined a Qatari club recently. ACHEAMPONG moved from Zamalek recently after failing to hold down regular playing time, but the player insists the lack of payment of his salaries is the reason for his departure. So ACHEAMPONG is a striker there. He's a former Kotoko player as well. He's caught in a fix. He hasn't paid his agent. I think this agent fees and all that is giving some of our players issues. You can remember Samuel Lincoln, it was a reason why he was banned, and so many other stuff, and he has been caught in this debacle. He has been sentenced to 3 years, which I think is harsh, but he was summoned several times by the court. He didn't make any of the court dates that were given to him, and the judge had to give a sentence up because of his absence, and based on his absence it's quite harsh, but that is what it is. And unfortunately, ACHEAMPONG 3 years in imprisonment has been put on him for not paying agent fees. But he's also saying that his lack of payment of salary, he hasn't been paying his salary in a long while, it hasn't been consistently flowing. That is why he hasn't paid his agent. But he could have communicated that with his agent, but his agent is here saying he tried to solve things amicably with him, but the player was not budging, and unfortunately he has been sentenced to 3 years in imprisonment. That is quite sad with ACHEAMPONG of Qatari club recently. He was formerly of Zamalek, and quite sad. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments box. I move on to my next story, and it's about Kotoko goalkeeper Felix Annan. We all know Felix Annan was recently given a Black Stars call-up. This was his second call-up after his first one. He did not play in that friendly with Sierra Leone. This is the second time he has been called to the Black Stars, and he's hoping to get a place for Afcon 2019. He's really confident that he can book a flight with Ghana to Afcon 2019. Let me read the story to you guys. It says here, Asante Kotoko goalkeeper Felix Annan is hopeful of breaking into the Black Stars team for the African Cup of Nations in Egypt in June. Annan has been named in the latest Ghana squad for the final Afcon qualifier game against Kenya on the 23rd of March following a string of impressive performances in the CAF Confederations Cup. The 24-year-old believes if he consistently delivers top-notch performances, he will make the cut for Coach Kwesi Appiah's team in Cairo in June. This is what he said. It's a great feeling whenever you are invited to the senior national team. As a player, it is a dream come true. As a player, it is a dream to represent my country, he told CAF Online. I have been doing my best at Kotoko, which I believe caught the attention of the technical team of the Black Stars. I am honored to be among the players called up, and I'm hoping to play my part towards the success of the team. I'm optimistic that if I remain consistent, I can get a shot into the final squad for the Total Africa Cup of Nations in Egypt in June. The informed shortstopper is yet to make a competitive bow for the Black Stars, but was imposed against his club side in a friendly against the Black Stars in October last year. So Felix Annan, they're really confident that he can break into the Black Star squad that will make it to Afcon 2019. Do you think that is possible? Do you think Felix Annan can be Ghana's #1 at Afcon 2019? Let me know your thoughts about all this in the comments box. I feel he can actually. I feel he can. The current #1 isn't so great. Felix Annan has proven that he's a force to reckon with in the post, and I won't be surprised if he's the #1 for the Afcon 2019. It's just maybe inexperience which will make him #2, but you never know what's going to happen. It's going to be an interesting tournament in June. So let me just move on to my next story, and it's about CAF President Ahmad Ahmad. Yes, there were rumors going around yesterday that CAF President Ahmad Ahmad had been denied visa entry into the United States of America for a conference. Major newspapers brought out the story, said he was denied visa and all that, but it has finally come out to be that that wasn't the case. He was not denied any visa. So the story says CAF President Ahmad not denied US visa to FIFA meetings. Now, reports that CAF President Ahmad Ahmad has been refused a visa to enter the United States for this week's FIFA Council meetings in Miami have proven to be false after he received his visa on Thursday. The Malagasy applied for the visa from Egypt last week to attend the meetings in Miami, but stringent measures for visa applications to the USA from the North African country led to delays. This sparked widespread false reports in media, including the BBC, that the leader of the BBC reported that Ahmad has been denied a visa to enter the United States for this week's FIFA Council meetings in Miami. Some even speculated that the 59-year-old, who is a vice president of the World Football's governing body by virtue of his position with CAF, is facing arrest in the United States. However, these reports were proven to be false when Ahmad received his visa on Thursday, the day the meeting is supposed to start in Miami. The visa has been seen. It is clear that the stringent US visa regulations in Egypt led to the delay that has affected his journey to Miami. The FIFA Council meeting opens in Miami on Thursday and concludes on Friday, when the possible expansion of the 2022 World Cup from 32 to 48 teams will be discussed. Madagascar's Ahmad was elected as CAF leader in March 2017 on the platform pledging to fight corruption. So the reports that CAF President Ahmad Ahmad had been denied visa entry to the United States are false. He has been given the visa and he made it in time for the FIFA Council meeting that took place yesterday, Thursday, and I don't know where those reports, the BBC even reported it. Well, the big boys always get it wrong sometimes, and it has been cleared now that he has his visa, he's in the United States, and he took part in the meeting. So to my final story, and it has to do with women and women in football, women referees in particular, and women referees have been appointed for a major CAF tournament for the first time, and it is the Under-17 tournament that will take place next month. And there have been women officials that have been appointed, and this is groundbreaking history. So the story says CAF appoints women officials for men's youth tournament. Now, the Confederation of African Football will include 3 women among the officials for a men's youth tournament in Tanzania next month. In a statement, CAF said 1 referee and 2 assistants will handle the matches at the Under-17 African Cup of Nations from April 14th to 28th. The historic decision is a statement of CAF's commitment to developing women's football, CAF said on its website. It will also give women match officials a bigger platform to expose their talents and also gain experience. The women are Tanzania referee Jonesia Rukia Abakama and assistant Mary Wanjiru Njorge from Kenya and Ledwin Kotozafinoro from Madagascar. So they are among the pre-selected 29 referees and assistant referees who trained in Morocco from March 31st to April 14th, according to CAF. The group will undergo medical, physical, and theoretical tests to select the conclusive list of match officials for the final tournament in Tanzania. So that is it there with CAF making history with women. I'm really excited about this. I am an advocate of women's football. Football is for footballers. It is not for girls. It is for footballers, and they equally deserve a chance. The women officials in particular, I think this is a great move by CAF, and I'm really in support of it. It's groundbreaking history by CAF to give these women officials a chance. We all know in the Premier League, this has already started with women linesmen and officials taking part in the game. So that has been it for today, guys. I'll be bringing you updates on ACHEAMPONG, who's unfortunately been sentenced to 3 years imprisonment for not paying his agent. That's quite sad. And also Felix Annan looking to break into the Black Stars squad for Afcon 2019. Let me know your thoughts about everything in the comments box. I'll see you guys in the next one.